'89 was a year for the ages, pounding visitors to Blacksburg mercilessly, magically escaping on the road in a perfect regular season. The Hokies came up a quarter short in New Orleans. Now they begin another run. Game day kicks off live from Blacksburg next. Michael Vick might be beginning his last season in college ball. How will he handle the extra weight of his celebrity? Welcome to College Game Day. Chris Fowler, Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, Tony Barnhart, and Shelley Smith will join us in this coming hour as we're back in Blacksburg for the third time in 8 games, Coach.
Chris, they ought to change this name from Blacksburg to Vicksburg.
The Hokies, as they take the field, begin their hoped-for title run in this game to benefit the Black Coaches Association, an organization that still desperately needs a higher profile. In Division 1A, still only 6 head coaches are black. It remains an embarrassment for this sport. Before this game with Georgia Tech was made, the kickoff classic was courting Virginia Tech for a matchup with Michigan. Lloyd Carr wanted no part of that, not even with a healthy Drew Henson. Hokies, remember, used to be the butt of jokes. They used to be the TV network's worst nightmare. No longer. They are media darlings. At least 9 Hokie games will be televised. You realize in the last 5 years, only 8 teams have a better winning percentage. They only have 13 losses in those seasons. Frank Beamer, recognized by more than just his peers. He's got a new book. He's got a new line of shirts. He's got a couple minutes for us with Shelley Smith right now. Shelley? Game-winning field goal. Godsey was a hero. His nickname is Goose. The Goose may be cooked, though, tonight in this atmosphere. Last year, it was the Hokies that had the unproven quarterback. He's proven, I think.
He's proven. Yeah, last year at this time, if you look back at Michael Vick's career, he was a highly touted redshirt freshman preparing for James Madison. And even though he went on to have one of the best seasons in the history of college football, it took a performance and an effort in the Sugar Bowl against Florida State to really earn the respect to the entire nation.
Makes one man
miss. He breaks a tackle. Kendrick will break another tackle.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Tech! Michael Vick!
And have you ever seen anything like this?
You feel it took the Florida State game to prove to the country that, yes, I am for real?
Most people kind of said that our schedule wasn't tough enough and the teams that we played wasn't legit. But I think it brought out the best of me playing against Florida State. And, you know, I love playing against the competition. And I hope I got the respect that I deserve.
A year ago, you were starting to be known here just in Blacksburg. Forget about the country. And then a year later, you're the man. I mean, you're the front runner for the Heisman. Everybody's talking about you being the next, kind of the next generation as far as the style quarterback. How has it changed you?
It's been very different, you know, but I learned to enjoy it, you know, and I know that comes with the territory of being a quarterback. You know, I can't even walk the campus, go to class without signing an autograph, without, you know, 15 people coming up to me wanting autographs. You know, it's changed a lot, you know. My social life has changed, you know, a lot of things has changed, you know, but I try to take it in stride and just continue to do the things that I do. Try not to worry about the Heisman, you know, and just focus on the 2000 season. Georgia Tech is my first priority, and that's what I'm going out there and try to take care of them and all the rest of the football teams that we have to play.
Vick is loose.
What a play by Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
Now it's a new year and new pressure. Everybody's going to be saying they lost Corey Moore, they lost Anthony Midget, Ike Trout, they lost really the core of that team. And now, Mike, if you don't go out and throw for 300 yards a game and run for 200, people are going to say, what's wrong with Mike? Yeah. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, a lot of thoughts just went through my head. You know, I just have to trust in my teammates and trust in my offensive line and give them a chance. You know, I don't have to do everything by myself. You know, that's what they're out there for. You know, it's not a one-man team. It's not a one-man show.
I'm sure last year as you were preparing, you had a certain hunger to go out there and show people that you were going to go out there and perform. Now all of a sudden it's a new year. Do you find yourself, do you still have that hunger inside?
I still got it, Kurt. You know, I thought about a lot of things that happened last year, and I know that it's not going to come easy for me this year, you know, so it really motivates me. Being on the front covers of magazines, you know, in books, you know, it's all changed me a lot, you know, but it makes me feel special, you know, and it makes me hungry. That's why I can't wait to step on the field so I can just get the feeling back and get back into the game, you know, and hopefully pick up where I left off.
The biggest challenge, obviously, facing Michael Vick. Will he try to live up to the hype and dealing with all the pressure that comes with the lofty expectations that he set for himself a year ago? We've all had a chance to get to know Michael Vick pretty well over the last year. My answer is no. He won't press. He won't try to do too much. He has a pretty good surrounding cast coming back from a year ago. I think he goes out. He has a way of blocking distractions. I said it earlier today. Don't forget, this guy had to deal with a month of dealing with the hype, the Heisman last year. Dealing with the hype of Florida State. He blocked it out, went out and played his best game. I think he'll go out and play well this year.
But now it's been 8 months. He says he didn't like the hype, but look at that. Superman. He's a mark. Every opponent is going to see this and going to be after him all season long. He better be poised and mature and that kind of guy. It's early, but they're already on the record as picking sides in that Big 12 showdown game in Manhattan.
Well, you know what's funny? You think back a couple years.
Michael Vick warming up, bracing for the Yellow Jackets. He has waited 8 months for this game, the first game of his sophomore season, perhaps the first game of his final season in college football. He begins the season as the Heisman frontrunner. No sophomores ever won the trophy. He is the glamour boy. This is the first game since the Sugar Bowl when he shook up the world, shook up the Seminoles' proud defense in that losing effort. You know, sometime in that third quarter, the entire nation realized they were watching a truly rare athlete. This spring he comes back, he runs 3 sub 4.340s.